Yeah, I like to make beats.
Coming here and like
My style.
Cynthia over all the same color. I'm 5 well rounded. Do you
All good, all.
work I think make room but so positive and easygoing are the do you in 10 years we don't care about any size to have somebody that you can know there's more space Cynthia I am but I'm a dreamer on my bike you just wanna dance my bike
That's because good, all.
work I think make room but so positive and easygoing are the color
Is it hard? No.
young so positive and easygoing are the wanna dance make more red so positive and easygoing are there or do you so positive and easygoing are the wanna dance make more red so positive and easygoing are there or do you nice do you do you coming here real like
My style.
Cynthia over all the same color. I'm 5 well rounded. Do you
All good, all.
work I think make room but I'm a dreamer. Do you in 10 years we don't care about any place somebody that you can know there's more things Cynthia I am but I'm a dreamer on my bike you just wanna dance
That's because good, all.
work I think make room but I'm a dreamer color
Is it hard? No.
shit young nice so positive and easygoing are the wanna dance make more red so positive and easygoing are there or do you so positive and easygoing are the wanna dance make more red so positive and easygoing are there or do you do you
Well, hello everyone. Don't worry. I saw you jerk up there. I was like, oh man, don't be afraid. It's okay. We're all friends here. But but anyway, welcome to the 67th PF4 stream. That's right. I've done 67 of these, but not in consecutive order. That should be perfectly clear. It's not in consecutive order. It's just 67 of these, but on Friday. So anyway, hello everyone, and how are you all doing? Thank you for coming. I know yesterday was kind of a bum because Rumble Studio was acting like a small child that didn't get its candy, but Rumble support did get it fixed, and for that I give a public thank you. However, it's not fun when they do updates and it kind of wipes you out while you're alive. So kind of need to find a way of doing it like Epic does when they shut down the servers for a bit. But that's just me. Anyway, it is the 67th pay it forward, and of course my guest decided to join me early, but he'll get to see how it goes because honestly it's really not that difficult. What happens is I go through the Rumble live stream category, the whole of the category, right? And I just go through each page and we pick a person and we just stop by, say hello, maybe drop a donor or not, whatever. After that, we go on to the next person. It the pay it forward stream. I don't know how long you've been on Rumble,
Mhm.
but a long time ago there was a moment where they did a Rumble raid thing with Chris Pavlovsky and Flawed TV.
Mhm.
And they were giving like 10K away. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money, so don't ask. It's not gonna happen. But what they did is they went around to different people live at the time or whatever. But they had some stipulations, right? They had some stipulations. You had to be the camera's on you. You had to show your face, all that stuff. I am a little different. I don't stop by 24/7 streams except for one, and I'll show you that when I see it. But I personally, what I do is I stop by, I give some words of encouragement, and I do give a dono. What you want to do is up to you, but that's what I do, and I just go around. Sometimes it's someone I've seen before, sometimes it's not. It's all just about paying it forward. That's basically what it means.
Mhm.
But anyway, so what happens is we're on the last page. Yes, we are on the last page of uh, the whole total of the live streaming side. But so what I'm just going to show you how I do it, and of course my guests after a time we kind of go back and forth with my guests. If you want to pick somebody, that will be there if you want to. But I'm just going to show you how it works, and then we'll
Nice.
go from there. Let's see what's a good one to kind of pick out of this. Drawing predator balance. Well, let's try this one. This is someone drawing. Who's that? Let's see if it's light or not. I'll do a little. Okay.
That's
All
pretty
right.
cool.
Yeah. Sometimes it's gamers, sometimes it's not. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's Ella Fanning is what he's drawing of. It looks like.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like that's what we're doing.
Okay. So I'm gonna put 1 second. I'm gonna get his link or their link in the chat. You can go over whatever. Yes. Yes, Lord of the Ree, it is working. Look. Your thing in the chat. It's not working, so yes. Alright, there's the link in the chat. You guys can go and say over hello or not. It's up to you, but I'm gonna do my thing, and this is how I do it. What you do next is up to you guys. Now, I don't know if they'll see it or not. There's no guarantee they will see it, but we'll stay for a bit. So, oops. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to give it till the 30-second mark down here. And if they don't see us, we'll just head on to the next person because, it is what it is. But like I said, Lord of the Rings, yes, it is working now, as you can quite tell. It's, I'm just glad it's working again. Because it was going such an erratic way of just whatever. It was crazy. But yeah, it almost looks like a Goku right here, like a Goku face. Because it's Predator, but it's like a Goku face right here.
Yeah, it's more of like an anime style.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I guess this is from the movie, the Badlands one. Which I know a lot of people have been saying about that. But anyway, it is past the time. I did say 30 seconds. So I hope they have a great rest of the night, and we will see them next time. Peace out. Okay, so kind of like that. And then we go to the next page down. And, but I mean, that's basically it. It's simple, easy as pie. Now, however, if you'd like to choose someone from the list that's on here, you can. You don't have to if you don't want to. But it is up to you if you do. So which one looks good to you if you want to choose one?
What did it say? Oh my god, it's stadium time. Oh, that's Overwatch, I guess. That
Well,
Overwatch one in the second row.
second one.
Yeah,
Oh,
Overwatch.
here we go. Yeah, this might be. Let's check it out. Let's see if they're.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on here. They've been going for an hour and 30 minutes. Okay.
I hate you.
They're
So they're
one
live.
hell of a
I literally
firefight.
equipped it last
Yeah.
round. You didn't.
Go hate.
All right.
You didn't hear me doing this. You didn't hear me doing this the entire
Putting the
time.
link in the chat if people want to do.
Go away.
All right. I'm
Go
gonna do
away.
my thing.
I want to. No. No.
At least we know they're live people. Sometimes it
Run
can be a little
faster than
tricky.
You can't catch up with me forever.
Sounds English.
Nope.
There we go.
See you. Hello. But which one's the real one? Oh shit.
I love how he asked that.
There we go. Alright.
Ooh, my favorite reinhardt. There he is. I was wondering where he was.
Well, they're in it too, so they're locked in, so they might not see it, but
Yeah, exactly. It might be hard for them to see it and pay attention to the action as well, because we've got a lot going on.
oh yeah.
In the
I've
middle
not
of
I've not played Overwatch, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, he's
I
using
think it was sort of
that
after my time with Activision Blizzard, but
Oh
you know,
yeah.
I've heard
He's
it's
using
pretty
the
fun from the
nutcracker.
people who
He's
do
cracking
enjoy it.
nuts.
Yeah, it's sort of I think Marvel Rivals kind of like takes a bit from this.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I think Marvel Rivals knocked it off its perch pretty much. I mean, when you've got, you know, an established IP like the Marvel franchise, you know, it does a lot of damage to what Overwatch, you know, is trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just more
Not pushing it. I
recognizable.
need to
People are
get
going to want to
Kirko
play
up.
as your Spider-Mans and your you know, Captain Americas more than anything else.
Oh yeah. Alright. Well, it's the 33-minute mark. I think we're gonna pass it on, but I hope they enjoy the rest of the night and get some hits in. Always get the hits in. Alright. We out. Page 27. Let's look at what we have. Let's see. Okay. Gaming. Oh, Eggman. Beats by. Now now I said there are some streams that are 24/7. Some will say they are, and some won't. So like this one right here. This one over here to your right says 24/7 ASMR barbershop. Those usually are again 24/7 stream. Now, however, there are streams that are a bit 24/7-ish, but they don't say it. So that's why I'm always careful of looking in first before we land down. You know, it's like in you know, they gotta hover first before you perch on that helipad. Let's see. Well, it's been a minute, but let's stop here. It's been a while since I've said hello
Spoke
to
since
Eggman.
March, Expert Echo. What is going on, mate? Going on, Echo?
I know we'll get something from him because I've had him on my show before in the past. My DaraChat show, sorry. There's the link for that.
Doing alright. Technically, it's not my birthday anymore, but you know.
Even better.
Oh, I think my Rumble's fucked up. Oh.
Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no! As soon as he got on, he got crashed out.
His stream crashed out. Oh, no.
Oh my god! I saw that.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, whoa, yeah.
Well, I'm glad we were able to stop by while he was alive. Oops. Oops. Glad to still stop by. All right, there we go. Well, I'm sure he'll see it, but yeah,
Talk about luck, huh?
Wow. Get on there and all of a sudden it's just gone. Okay. Well, at least he knows. At least he got something out of it. Sorry, Eggman. Jeez. That's the worst thing in the world. Yeah. Well, we're going to go on to the next page. Well, we didn't have to stay too long for that, but it is what it is. Now, we've got maybe a few on here, but it's up to you if you want to stay here or go to the next page. Because some of these are a bit like music ones right here, 24/7. You got some up there. Streaming the new Warzone. That's not Warzone. That's Harry Potter.
That's Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's a lie. So we got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4-ish on here, but it's up to you if you want to choose, or I can just choose. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll let you choose. I'll let you do your thing.
Sure. Let's see about this guy. He's doing the he's doing the whole thumbnail thing where you have a hole in your mouth open.
Soy jacking.
Oh, goodness. He's live. Oh, let's see. It's been about 4-ish hours. Usually, if it gets up too far, I hesitate to step on it, but it's about 4-ish hours.
Oh, I got my Supremo.
And he's live. Let's see. Hey, Nightmare, how are you? Hope you're doing well too, good sir. Thank you for stopping by. Here's the link for his stream. Let's go over. Oops. Oh, please don't tell me he crashed too. That's not gonna give it. I don't want to have to go like, oh, well, nice to see you, I guess. Because he's streaming on Twitch and YouTube as well.
Good, right?
In the clear.
No.
So he may or may not see us. But he's in it to win it, so there's that.
Bro, I cannot believe she died. Oh shit!
And there we go.
Daramouthe on Rumble.
There we go.
What happened, Danny?
Thank you for the
Never
$2
thought about killing
donation. Let's
What do
go.
you care about some fucking rich bokoso in the
Daramouthe.
castle?
Daramouthe. Hope I'm saying that right.
You're fine.
Hello,
You think I'm
fellow
a fucking
Rumbler.
idiot?
Hope you are having a
don't
great
care
day,
about the
man, and
goddamn
even
kid.
better
You
weekend.
just
Have
don't want La
fun.
Revolucion
Dude,
to win.
thank you so much, bro. I
We had
appreciate
her,
it. I hope
Danny.
you have a great
It
weekend
wasn't
as well,
part of
bro.
the plan. You
Let's
are
go.
exactly what
There
I
you
said
go.
you would
See?
be. A
Cancel this
junkie. You can't
podcast.
quit.
And Rumble says, hey, man.
Just
Hey,
like
man.
me.
Hope you're enjoying Far Cry 6. I am, dude. I
I'm
am really
nothing
enjoying
like
it. It's crazy.
Not
It's blowing
yet.
my mind a little bit.
Oh,
Clara
yeah?
is dead. But we have the Eagle's Nest.
One of
This
my
is where
favorite
we'll launch our
characters
attack on the
just died.
capital.
Oh, man, that
What are you
sucks.
talking
Not
about?
expecting
You
that.
know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yo, I appreciate the love,
Like
though,
it or
guys. For
not,
real.
you are
That's awesome.
Libertad Jefe. So either walk away right now
Daramouthe
or lead us
or
to fucking
Dara
victory.
is fine too. Oh, well. Okay, cool. Daramouthe, bro. I
Never
appreciate
talked
the
about killing
$2
the kid.
dono, man. Let's go.
Where are you going? Finish what you started.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I'm definitely enjoying this game. It's action packed.
Nice. Yeah, and he's multi platforming too. But I've never played.
Never
I've
Lose
never.
Hope on Twitch said some storylines be like that. I know.
I've never.
man, it
I've only
sucks.
played up to 4
It
with
sucks.
the Min.
It really sucks.
Just died in the game.
Holy shit,
Clara dreamed of this
Daramouthe
moment.
with the $3 dono
When
on
I met
Rumble.
her, I
Bro,
wanted to
thank
get the
you.
fuck out of Yara.
Holy crap.
Then she told
Showing
me
the
what,
love tonight.
what
Bro,
we're
thank you
fighting
so
for.
much, man.
She explained it really well.
Just to even it out.
Fighting with you has been great. Just great. I got your back.
Hey,
I love how
Goonie, what
like this
up?
is like a serious moment right now in
Even
the
if
game.
You're old, you're young.
And I got all
It's
this
okay,
love
too.
in
Like all
the
of
chat right now.
The Goonie is here.
I appreciate it, guys.
The
Bro.
Goonie.
Hey,
Yeah.
Try to
what's
say
going
this.
on?
That's amazing.
Shut
I
up.
I'll have
promise.
to follow you guys
Good
back.
game.
Shit, you're
Show,
really
show
bad
some
at
love
this.
back.
Yeah. Wow. Danny,
Haha, that's
Clara was a great
sorry for your loss.
but there's a
Since your
reason
favorite character just died in the game.
we're
Haha, I
with
need
you.
to try this game out sometime.
Now,
Bro,
let's take our
if you
country
haven't
back.
played this game yet, you definitely need to.
Oh,
a
he's
lot of
telling
fun.
it. He's telling it like it is.
It's crazy.
Viva Libertad.
Action packed.
Viva Libertad.
It's crazy, brother.
I hear you,
got you,
Goonie.
Tito.
We'll talk about it later.
Of course, glad to. I appreciate it, man, for real.
You look like a bag
I
of
was
shit.
definitely not expecting that.
Like looking in the mirror, no?
That's awesome.
Get some rest, compadre. Be the legend tomorrow.
We're about to, dude, you guys are tuning in at a great time because we're about to finish this game up. So actually, podcast, if you are going to play this, spoiler alert, bro. Spoiler alert.
Ooh.
Because this literally is like the end of the game right here.
Okay,
Señor
Goonie.
Presidente,
Okay,
we
Goonie.
must consider your safety. Libertad is surrounded.
I'm going to follow you guys back.
Nice.
Or after
From
this.
here.
After
Sí,
this.
señor
Cutscene.
Presidente.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
the
following you
cutscene.
guys back.
We'll leave after this. Well, hopefully it doesn't last too long.
Every intersection.
I have several boats prepared. If we leave now, we can have you and Diego.
This is the wrong design. I said Pereira, not Van Allen.
Oh, he's
Do not
dying.
pollute Esperanza with my father's obsession with Art Deco.
Your eye is impeccable, Señor Presidente. Please, you must listen. At least the boy must
no.
be.
Enough!
He's going to cough his lungs out. Oh, no. Ugh.
Can you see it?
His cough might be contagious.
Yeah, his cough might be
Let's
contagious.
take a look at the plaza again.
But I think,
Something
well, we
modernist.
need to get going.
Alexander.
And a rocket. There we go. See, it's done.
Brittany on YouTube says, "What happened? I just got back." Bro, Castillo kidnapped Clara,
Goonie.
which I loved her. She was freaking awesome. You know, like the leader of Libertad.
Libertad.
He kidnapped her.
Oh no.
So me and Juan went to go rescue her.
Oh, he's talking to somebody on
pretty much
YouTube.
That
All right.
went really bad.
All right, my
and
dude.
Clara freaking
See you later,
died, Brett.
Moon. Have fun. I will see you another time.
So
Hopefully he sees it.
yeah, that really sucked.
But
like, bro, it's really shocked me. I did
been
not think that was gonna happen.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Anytime, now off to spread that love to others, have fun and rock it hard. Bro, thank you so much, man. I'll give you a follow back and check your stream out sometime, bro, if you stream.
Yeah, I do
I got
stream.
you. Thank you so much, bro.
You're welcome.
Have a great weekend.
You too. Oh man, what in the world? There we go. Okay.
Oh, there we go. I was just seeing it load in.
Yeah. On to the next page. Well, glad we were able to stop by. I didn't think get a lot of 24/7 stuff. Now, there again, nature ones as well that are 24/7, music ones. But there's one I did say I do stop by. People. Now there you go. Given the real love there, Goonie. Given the real love. All right. I think let's see. We're in the old PUBG. We got some PUBG going on. I don't know what that is. 420 stuff. All right, 420 stuff. Of course, Fluffy Bunnies, which is looks Fortnite. You know what? Let's do a little Fortnite. It's been a while since I stopped at a Fortnite stream. Let's see if she's live. She's on Kick. She's on Twitch. All right. Oh, she's 12 hours. Oh, 4 hours. Okay, she's at 4 hours. Let's
Okay, I'm getting out of here.
All right. There's her thing. Hopefully it stays stable enough. And it's at 4 hours. Let's kind of get to my stuff. Oh, it froze. Come on. Okay. What?
That's crazy work. Don't even play with me like that. Oh my god.
All right.
Nuh-uh.
But you see, a lot of people play Fortnite nowadays. But I mean,
Yeah.
We'll see if she's too locked in to answer or not. But her stream keeps freezing up. Good.
Okay.
Ooh, that's actually a nice car. Oh, and
That's
we'll
the
give
Batmobile, is it?
It looks like it. Or a Lamborghini of some kind. But we'll give it till the 2-minute mark. Over here.
Okay.
Falling behind. Oh, this must be the Superman update.
Oh, I didn't know they had that. But then again, they have so many updates to this game. I have no idea what they're doing when they're doing it.
Yeah, that's still in use though. My
Wow,
goodness.
they got the. Oh my, they have the
But yeah, it does look like they add the Superman stuff.
No.
So,
No.
oh well. The 2 mark is at hand. So we are going on to the next person. Hope they have a fun game. Boom. All right. On to the next page. All right. Oh, here we go. This one right here, the Great Underground. I've had them on before. They're actually they're a couple that live out in Las Vegas, and they're sort of joined with other people in creating like a indie underground sort of music stuff. You know,
that's pretty cool.
Trying to get away from the contract stuff or whatnot. But no, they're really great people, and I've had them on before. But they're the only ones I've had on that run a 24/7 stream, so they're probably one of the few I trust 24/7 stream wise. There's that. But we're gonna skip because there's really just not much here 24/7, all that crap. Let's see. Live chicken racing, blah blah blah. Doesn't look like 24/7, blah blah blah. Next page. More 24/7 stuff. Alright, next page. Where is he? Where is the synth wizard? Ugh, not here. Robo Disco Gaming, I guess it's 24/7. Roblox. Ugh, it's a little low for that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, some pages get skipped over just cause.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's go to page 20. Let's see what it is. All right. So we got. Oh, and I should explain that once we've stopped by somebody's stream earlier, if we come across them again on another page, we don't stop by them again.
Yeah.
Because it's one and done. One and done.
Yeah.
All right. But we got some people to stop by. XP. Let's do. Oh, that might be something else. Let's do this City of Heroes one. I'm not sure what that is.
Kano.
Oh, he's live though.
Yeah.
Huh, he's live.
They said.
Or just
I didn't know City of Heroes was still going on.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
What's City of Heroes then?
It's an MMORPG. It's like a superhero, like multiplayer RPG.
Library.
Oh, okay. I didn't
It's
know
been
that.
around for a long time.
Wow,
Right.
I didn't know about that.
It's been a long time. Don't judge me.
When did that game first came out? I mean, it's probably been about 20 years or more. It's old. City Heroes came out initially in 2004. Yeah,
wow.
So 21 years old.
Liberal
I didn't know it was still running.
That's Mercy's done for. Mercy Isle is done for. They've got liberal infestation.
But he's talking about the stuff. We'll see if he sees it.
What is this? What the what? Oh.
For the... Nope. We'll see if he sees it. Oh, he might be typing back. Hold on. We're gonna see if he does something. Watch, children, as we see the mail. As we see the mail, try to look at what he's reading. We wonder if he's really going to respond, or if he's just gonna sit and look at the screen. We don't know. It looks like
Daramouthe's over on Rumble. I appreciate the $2 super chat.
He sees it.
God bless you.
Glad to, sir. Glad to. RS must be Rebel. Yeah, Rebel Squadron.
Wow, I didn't know City of Heroes is still running. Bring back memories. Yeah. Cancel this podcast. This is actually City of Heroes Homecoming.
Oh.
It's actually, you know what? I think Homecoming used to be strictly a private server, and I think was it NC Soft who was the original City of Heroes company. I read somewhere a few days ago that NC Soft actually offered Homecoming like an actual like licensing deal.
Oh,
so like I think Homecoming is actually now the official NC Soft City of Heroes server.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I read that a few days ago. So yeah, I think this is actually like the official City of Heroes server now.
Wow.
So yeah, dude. It brings back a lot of memories. I used to really enjoy playing City of Heroes. You can make so many characters. That's one of the great things about this superhero MMORPG.
Wow.
There's so many costume details.
He's got. Looks like he has a
Shredder. He's got Shredder.
This is the.
You make all sorts of
the stupid. Back in the day, the original City of Heroes, I could make any character I want. I had Cobra Commander. I had,
wow.
I had, Snake Eyes.
Yeah, it was really.
I think I did
the character creation was pretty on point.
Skeletor. I did all kinds of
I'm surprised it is still because copyright and stuff.
Yeah, I mean there's sort of somewhat ways to get around it without
they got this stupid
running afoul of the
copyright. You can't do copyrighted characters.
Oh yep.
Even though I'm not, City of Heroes is not making money off of it. I'm not making money off of it.
Right.
So I don't know, it's just weird, man. It's weird, but
and he's got his ninjas with him.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Dara. Yeah, I think someone had mentioned that too. It's pretty awesome. They're still going strong. Yeah, so if you enjoyed City of Heroes back in the day, I'm definitely check it out. It's just as much fun as it used to be.
Oh,
I haven't noticed any real issues so far. So
there you go.
Yeah, it's nice to hear that it's still going strong. I think he's the first person I've seen actually playing it though.
Wow.
On here. on
This
Rumble.
appears to be the location Dr. Graves instructed.
Well, now you have someone to look for. So Rebel
council.
Squadron is your dude.
I'm also
Exactly.
keeping an eye out. I'm doing a Project Deepak watch, so I'm keeping an eye on the Project Deepak Discord. Let me, now that I bring it up, let me go check, see if there are any updates. They did have an update a couple hours ago. And then there were a small handful of updates like early this morning, at least, the United States side of the Atlantic. So they're working on it. They've got Kazon, their main server, actually over on the new server setup. And
nice.
I mean, they're making progress. The way they're describing it, I think maybe they might have that up and running soon.
Nice.
I'm just gonna. Dr. Groves. This summer, Dr. Groves goes bankrupt. Hey, look at that. He's got the emojis down.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, I hope he sees that.
Glad Sabah gets her up spread. Love yours. Have a great rest of the night. Copy that. You have a great night there, Darren.
You too.
Daramouthe. God bless you.
You too.
Boom, boom, check like boom. This appears to be the. Oh, yeah, I already read all that. Got all distracted.
We'll not distract him further. Glad to stop by.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, now you know that that there's someone who plays on it, and that it still exists.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen somebody on the old school City Hero stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. We got a few spots to stop by. Gigante forest, or large forest, as far as I understand it. I do want to see what this is. This is Sherlock Holmes here. I want to see if it's real.
Connection is unstable.
I don't know.
I swear it's always this time of day. Oh wait, no, we're not even at the normal start time.
All right, here we go. Link in the chat.
My bad, y'all. I guess I should get to reading then, since listening is the only
Let me
thing I
read
can
for
really do
you.
when I'm that pixelated. What's the name of the next book you're doing again? Okay, so at the beginning, I'll bring this up now, actually.
Because she's reading The Study of Scarlet.
At the beginning
though.
of the stream, I gave a brief
Sherlock Holmes.
beginning of the stream, I gave a brief communique. So the last week of August and the first week of September, I will be in Cambodia and Vietnam. So I will not have internet access to be able to read those 2 Wednesdays.
Oh, wow.
I'll actually be on a plane to Cambodia on the 22nd or 27th.
That's a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
So what I think I might do is have a quick let it simmer once I finish this next week.
Question is, I wonder why she's going to Cambodia for.
On the 13th.
Yeah, probably wouldn't want.
I don't know.
I wouldn't want to go to most
out.
countries outside of the U.S. right now.
We'll figure it out. I guess I could have waited a week to.
We'll go to the 9-minute,
pick this back
30-second
up
mark.
next Wednesday, but I didn't want to because I wanted to keep reading.
Read
We'll
the
figure it out.
book.
But the Sign of the Four, Dom, is the next one that I will read.
Okay. So it seems like she's reading the bigger series, or I don't know if she's reading it chronological
What
order.
would you say is your updated list of rankings for all the books we read so far?
Yeah, she's using StreamYard though, so she might not see us because StreamYard doesn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Doesn't like Rumble.
I don't know. Let me think on that. I'll get back to you, Dom. I'll get back to you next Wednesday. Just maybe remind me.
Just let me get back to you when I'm on a plane.
Oh God, yeah,
Don't
exactly.
just throw that question at me. We've read quite a few books, you know.
Yeah,
And
we could tell by the bookcase.
Cancel this podcast.
Oh.
Welcome. Thank you for stopping in.
I have to let her know. Rumble.
Let's have Dermy fill in. Yeah, I'll have Dermy fill in for reading this. That'll happen. I'm going on a cruise.
Oh, she's going to cruise.
That's all I'll say. Perks of the industry.
Because she probably can't see the Rumble rant. She can see the chat, but not the Rumble rant.
Oh yeah.
Don't freaking judge me. You don't know me. Okay, you know me a little, but whatever. And it looks like I got $2 from Daramouthe.
Yes, got it right the first time.
Forgive my mispronunciation, sir. Thank you. Hello, fellow Rumbler. Hope you're having a great day and an even better weekend. Have fun. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And yes, I did see it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think I've seen
Yell
her
at me
run
if I
Kindle streams
mispronounced your
before.
name.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I
Like,
remember
it
the
reminds
name.
me of vermouth, but I don't even know if that's the spelling of vermouth. Now I have to look it up because that's what I do. Okay, it's not the spelling. I didn't think so.
It's based off of, though.
Is this comment to me?
Yes.
If so, yeah.
Nope.
I hang out. Well, I used to hang out on locals, but had hit some life snags, so I had to pull back from that.
Understandable.
It's based off of vermouth.
Yep.
That's a cool guess of mine. Oh, and you sent $3. Thank you to say I got it right. Yay! I can read.
I mean, I hope so.
But I appreciate you both hanging out in Rumble. I don't normally have a Rumble following, not following, but live stream chat. That's what I meant to say.
On
I didn't even
Friday.
hit play on my Rumble. Not that I need to see myself.
Oh, goodness.
But to the new people in chat, welcome. This is Cooking the Books, where I take the book list, collecting dust in the corner, read it to you, so you don't have to, because nobody's got time for that. I love to read, and I figure there's a lot of people out there who either don't like to read, can't read well, or have some other issue, like similar time type of stuff, and like to listen to books. So I figured
Oh, the Sherlock Holmes.
chat with my chat while live streaming and reading to y'all. So I appreciate anybody who watches on the replay and watches live. So thank you.
I spend a lot of time in the car, so that's actually awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the road most of the time when I'm working.
And I chit
so
chat
it's
in
like-
between chapters as well.
There
So
you
I'll
go.
read
It's
a
always good.
chapter, well, and then stop to chit chat in between. So that's what we're on right now.
Nice.
I have not seen Apocalypse Now. If that question was
Listen
directed at me,
to
hell,
the
I have answered.
BBC radio dramas. Oops.
And yes, I am very glad to have you here. I
Of-
appreciate it. Cancel this podcast. You guys are awesome. Understandable. I go around on Friday and do my pay it forward stream and just pay it forward. Glad to stop by here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Friday is not my normal day for reading. For Cooking the Books, it's Wednesdays.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't feeling well this week, and
Oh,
I
that's
didn't want to wait
understandable.
until next Wednesday to
I
keep
feel like
reading
it's
this book
going
because
around.
it's been a fun read so far.
People get sick. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling that up, Dom.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have been interested in this one. I've never read the Sherlock Holmes books. I've watched the shows and movies. And
Oh, so the
such,
Granada series and stuff, yeah.
But actually, I don't know if I've watched the shows.
Mm.
I should. But yeah, so sometimes I've read the books that I read for the streams, and at other times I have not. And so some people in the chat have. And that's the case with this one.
And it's copy.
Have you ever listened to the BBC radio drama? I have not. But I think someone told me about it last week, or maybe it was the first stream. It might have been Toxic Man Flu who told me. Actually, I think I might have put it on my phone.
Yep.
I tried to do that. I have like a
They
notepad
have
app.
theirs.
Sherlock Holmes in 1984, Jeremy Brett and David Burke. Is that the BBC drama? One with Jeremy Brett and David Burke?
No.
Because if it is, it was suggested to me, so I have it written down.
No, I'll link to it.
We can find the time. Apocalypse Now. I'm
I
assuming.
need to find my list. Give me 1 second.
The whole collection.
Gotta get my playlist. Gotta find
this book?
my where is it? Oh, that's right. Watch later. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh.
So it's a different one than that, is what you're saying. But the one that I stated is on YouTube. Well, I'm gonna quickly knock out this next chapter because it is quite short.
Oh,
so
wonder
I
what
will be
chapter it
back
is.
to you momentarily.
All right. Oh, there we go.
Chapter 3. John Ferrier talks with the prophet.
Okay. All right.
3 weeks had passed since Jefferson Hope and his comrades had departed from Salt Lake City. John Ferrier's heart was sore within him when he thought of the young man's return and of the impending loss of his adopted child. Yet her bright and happy face reconciled him to the arrangement more than any argument could have done. He had always determined, deep down in his resolute heart, that nothing would ever induce him to...
do 3 more, and then we should be good from there, and then we'll get to our thing. So here's number one. Radio stuff. Or maybe 1, 2, and 3 is all we got. Let's do a little Call of Duty, see if this is an actual person or not. It's 23 minutes. I'm not even sure if they're playing the game. Oh, no, they're playing the game. All right. Putting the link there. See if they respond to or not. It's only 24 minutes, so it looks good so far.
Probably not going to be much help, but I'm here.
Oh, he does respond. It's a person.
He's on voice at least.
Yeah.
He just jumped down.
I can hear him. He's got a voice.
He jumped down our way.
Sounds like a Muppet, to be honest.
We finished.
There we go. All right. We'll give him...
I think there's 2 on our level as well.
We'll give him until the 25, 30 second mark. See if it... Oh, don't tell me. Okay. Let's try again. There we go. We'll see if he notices. He's locked in, so he may not notice.
Yeah, exactly.
Once you're locked in, there's no distractions. There's only locking in.
Yeah, exactly. Once you're in there, you gotta, you get distracted. That's getting shot.
One coming in for you guys. Oh,
there you go. He's a Rumblebot. So he's on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I've never played Warzone though, so don't know much about it.
Yeah, I'm ready that. I got one down here.
Yeah, I've never been a big first-person shooter guy.
Yeah,
I've played a few, but
yeah, that's understandable. I've not been one either. Well, I mean, I've played Fortnite, but that's and he's down.
Oh,
he's down.
Back where we were, like.
Oh, and he got himself back up. All right.
Yeah.
Circle closing. All right, it's past the point though, so we're gonna head off. But all right, I hope you have a great one. See you, Redbeard. Arr. All right, on to the next. Let's see. Well, you know what? I've had him on before, but it's been a while. But let's say hello to the one, the only, one of the few Australians I know. Alpha Zero Omega, right there.
Not seeing any alternative entrances. Okay.
There we go.
Still in PvP, so
still in PvP.
Cancel this podcast. Hello, so Daramouthe, how are you, man? thanks for the rumble rant. I'm well. There it is. It is working.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's still working. Thank you very much, man. Hope you're having a great night. Hope everything's going great for you. See if I can get this guy. There we go.
You get his ass? You get his... Oh, no, you just barely missed that guy.
Come on.
Get his ass. Oh. Almost. Come on.
Have you played it yet?
No, but I'm just enjoying watching him try to get these headshots on these guys.
In the way.
I was hoping he got him.
They sure are taking a lot of hits though.
Yeah, like how is he headshotting these people and they're still alive?
Yeah.
The fuck.
Dune Awakening, it's not too bad. It's I don't know why the TTS isn't working at the moment. I'm going to have to look into that. But yeah, it's going good. I haven't played it like in about a week.
Yeah, but
so I was getting a bit of Dune fatigue there for a while.
Yeah.
But kind of checking out, just doing some casual gaming on it, doing a couple quests, checking out the new Deep Desert, unlocking
it's a big planet.
Unlocking, but visiting all of these kinds of testing stations for the intel points and whatnot.
Oh, that was a side hit. That was a side hit.
There you go. Oh.
Cool.
Oh. Still.
It is cold where I am, indeed. It is cold.
Wow.
And it's not like freezing cold, but it's cold enough. Cold enough.
Yeah.
Let's see, maybe. Oh.
Da.
Where'd that guy go? Oh, there he is. He'll come back.
Oh my god. I can't believe how many shots this guy's taking.
You just cannot fight them like when there's a group of like 2 or more.
Oh,
you cannot get them from up close. There we go. Sweet. Might be able to get this guy though.
They look like they had shields on them.
Yeah, exactly. It's taking forever to take those shields down though.
Yeah, this is taking far too long. Oh, he's running. I won't be able to. Alright, fine. He's going to have to pick you up from a distance then, huh? Is that what you want?
And then, there we go. Ah.
Oh, man.
See how much damage I just took there from like a single bullet?
Single bullet.
There you go. Once it gets
I wish
all
it were
up on
cold
him.
here, so hard I feel like I'm in the desert. Yeah, I get that. It gets pretty hot during the summertime here. I fortunately live in a part of the country at the moment that it doesn't get super, super cold that winter. Doesn't get super, super hot during the summer. It's kind of like middle of the road.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's got that perfect temperature where you ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah.
So even though I was like sitting all the way over there getting those guys, I'm down to half health almost.
Wow.
With a shield on it as well.
Jeez.
Running out of water too. Let's get that up.
Running out of water. But yeah, I've not played this one. It's like $50 though, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've got too many older games that I gotta finish first.
The list keeps growing longer.
It is. It's I literally got a friend of mine, Maverick Gaming, sent me a site where you can backlog your
see
games.
if I can save that
I think
mine.
my backlog is currently at 137 titles, and I'm pretty sure I'm still missing about 10 or 20 that I forgot to put on the list.
Goodness sake.
So it's 137 games backlogged.
Jeez.
It's gonna be a while.
Surely he's gonna trip that mine, huh?
You know, I would have called that a slow Tuesday when I was young. Now that I'm old, like 137 games is like insurmountable.
Yeah. That just
How come he's not tripping that mine?
That did just chew right through you. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I'll do it.
Goodness. Oh, nice. Did it take him out?
That help?
Oh no! It didn't take him out.
Oh no!
Yeah. See, half health again. It's crazy, mate.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to. I think he's by himself, so I'll wait for that fire to settle down.
I'll see
Unless
if
he comes
sees it.
outside, that's great.
If he doesn't, that's fine.
I can handle that.
Oh! There you go. Oh. Oh, oh. Hand-to-hand combat. Hand-to-hand combat. Oh!
There we go.
There we go. Wow.
I'll take your loot.
Take your loot.
Oh.
There you go.
Take your loot.
Mines
and
all
take
over the
it
place
down.
in here, yep.
Ooh, goodness.
So I'll triple the mines first. No mines here. Oh, yep, there we go.
Alright, Alpha. Off to spread the love to others.
So I don't know what changes they've made to the game yet.
Yeah,
as far as this past week or so that I've been away.
Rest of your night.
Apparently they were having PvP issues. All kinds of issues. Oh shit. Run. I thought I got that.
Yeah, but Alpha's a good one.
My loot's in here. Let's
Oh, nice.
Fire isn't going away.
Fire. Oh, wow.
Alright, there we go.
Get it, oh. Get it, oh.
That's right.
But yeah.
Doesn't look like I'm taking fire damage.
Alright. See you later, Alpha. Alright. Would wait for a little while longer, but you know, he's busy.
Yeah, exactly. He's zoning in.
Let's see what we have. Oh, hello. Hello! Look at all the war games, the 30 years. Crazy aliens? Well, that's Espanol. ¿Por qué? Survival of the fittest. Well, let's do a little Fallout. Oh, he's building something. It's on Rumble. It looks like there were some other ones too. Alright, this will be your last one. Yeehaw. Alright, there we go. Let's
It's gotta be another one of them.
Ooh. Alright. Link is in the chat. Dun, dun. Oh, I didn't copy. Gosh dang it.
Survival of the fittest.
Sometimes it is what it is. Let's see. I think okay. There we go. Let's see if you saw it. Yeah, you can see.
Thanks, Daramouthe. I hope you too. Hope you are as well. And cancel the podcast. Thanks for reaching out.
So he saw us. He saw us there.
Thanks. You too. Try not to have too much fun without me. I'm trying to find this guy so I can assign him over to. Daramouthe or Dara. Okay, cool.
At least he got one of them right.
There you go.
I gotta remember that.
I
Bad with
can't.
names, so I'll attempt to remember them.
That's fine. Well, Esau, that's fine. All right. I just need to.
Yeah, I'm finishing it myself.
Yeah, I think I beat it a long time ago. Oh, look at that.
I think what kept me from them is that I keep hearing that they're not as good as New Vegas and Fallout 3 in terms of like letting you make choices. It's very linear. You're kind of locked in.
Yeah. I played 76, but I didn't even stay for that.
I've heard a lot of mixed things from about Fallout 76. I've heard good things and I've heard horror stories.
Oh, Dara, I appreciate it.
Glad to. Oh, no worries. Glad to stop by. It must be whatever town he's in. I don't know. Zero defense. This summer there's no defense. I think he's at the main town square place.
Yeah, I think it said he was almost at the end of the game, right?
I think so. It's a pretty big map. Especially when you add all the DLC stuff to it.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's start heading off.
I appreciate the follows. Thanks, I'm really glad for it. It's a shame that you ended up at the tail end of this, but we've been almost 6 hours. So I'm probably going to call it here. I'm going to be back again on Monday for a stream. We're going to be doing Grounded 2. Just came out. I've been looking forward to this game for a while, and hopefully y'all enjoy it.
There we go. All right. And out we go. All right, everyone.
There we
That
go.
is the end of the Pay It Forward stream. That's what I do. I hope you'll, like it and all that stuff. But yeah, it's basically what I do. Any of the Fridays I can. Usually holidays, holiday weekends, and family events are those I tend to skip. So, but other than that, that's what I do. Hope you all enjoyed that. And now, of course, I need to talk to the man himself, the man who's so sick, but he still came on anyway. How you doing, Jose?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. So
You
hanging
got
in there.
you got told out by Goonie, so he kind of told on you. Where was
Yeah.
it? Where was that, Jose? There we go. That he told on you on that one.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I'm glad you're able to join me. I didn't think you joined me for the Pay It Forward part, but no, we're glad you joined me. And yeah, when I've had a few other people join me too, and that's basically what I do because really Rumble doesn't have great content discovery.
That's true.
So you really are kind of left of just showcasing off people. So there's that.
Sort of wandering through and trying to find people kind of thing. And
Yeah.
they do need to get a little bit better at the discovery. I mean, I know they say they're hiring some people, but when you hire people, how long between when you hire them till you actually see that change take place? That's the question. How long do you implement?
Yeah, well, that's the thing too, is because for a long while, at least since sort of towards the end of last year, been doing this thing where I collect feedback and stuff and put it out there. You've probably seen like my pin post earlier, so it's sort of like that. But beforehand, I used to do like these survey things using Microsoft Forms. I still will use them, but it's just the response rate has gone down. So I've done like the monthly question and then the quarterly survey thing because of So, but yeah, I mean, it's just during those first 3 months when I was doing that Microsoft Form stuff, for those 3 months, the biggest things that kept coming up were platform stability, content discovery.
Yep, exactly. I mean, it's always a horror story you hear is also that discovery is terrible for like uploaded videos. That's one thing that definitely needs to change.
Edited videos, yeah.
Yeah, if you upload a video, almost nobody sees or knows that you have.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I need to get better at for sure.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's sort of like on the back burner for all their stuff because obviously they've been putting heavy focus on the direct RTMP, at least what appears on the outside. Like we don't know what's going on the inside, but they don't share that, so that's why.
Exactly.
That's why you have that. Again, that's also another reason why I do my feedback collection stuff because people need to see something, and Rumble's not going to do it. They're certainly not going to give you anything that's of value other than hey, look, the quarterly.
Yeah.
Look, my quarterly is doing great. That doesn't help me, the creator on your platform. That's coming from someplace else.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
And there are a lot of people that multi-platform from different platforms. Fanatic. Zombie and all that stuff. And the comparison is that like, hey, your other platform guys, they have an ability for content discovery. You guys just have editors picks, and that's even a little finicky.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of the issues with that, of course, obviously, in this day and age, you need to understand that, yeah, of course, people are going to have to multi-stream because of the nature of things going on when you have entire governments that are banning Rumble right now, like Brazil, France. I have people in France who watch us on Odyssey because they can't watch us on Rumble. They'd love to follow on Rumble. It's just they can't because their government is an asshole. If their government ties their hands, then they have to have some way of watching. So, some of these other platforms are sort of their only avenue. If I didn't have those other platforms, they won't be able to watch anything that I put out at all.
Yeah.
So that is one thing that obviously is important with that. And yeah, I agree. That's one of the things. Rumble sort of tout these higher level, higher tier content creators, and hey, I'm grateful for these people being here, but on the same token, it's it's the small guys that need to come up, that are in the back of the bus,
right? And that's an understandability for my that can again I can understand the frustration, anger, but for me it's sort of like my issue now is people treat. I mean, I know a lot of people. The two great things coming from the surveys as well was that the community part and the free speech part. My issue is that people have also started saying like Rumble family and all this stuff, and I'm like, hold on there. hold on there for a second. This is not a family. I don't care what anyone says. This is a community. You could do a community, sure, but
Yeah.
family, this is not it. You can find people you could call family, but
Yeah.
my issue is that at the end of the day, Rumble is still a business, right? We can all agree to that, and also to the fact that what they do is going to be in for their best interest, not ours. And
Exactly.
so that's another reason why the multi-stream is because are you wanting one platform to have all control? And this goes for YouTube, Twitch, all this stuff. If you're on one of those platforms, just those platforms, do you want one platform to have all control of your stuff, or do you want to put all your control in your hands?
And that's the thing. You should never put all your eggs in one basket. Regardless of any project you do, you should always have a contingency plan. You never know what'll happen.
Oh yeah.
Especially with platforms. We saw what happened with Parler.
Oh, yeah.
Way back in the day when people left X to go to Parler, and then Parler got synced.
Yeah.
Anything can happen to any platform at any time.
Yeah.
Because of something that happens internally that we're not privy to.
Yeah.
So you have to be, as many places as you're able to be. And don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for Rumble. I think that Rumble's made a lot of progress, a lot of leaps and bounds. But you can't put all your eggs in one basket, because next thing you know, something happens, or what if the company gets sold off to somebody who hates your stinking guts? Then what?
Yeah.
So there's that problem.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the hype does not always match the reality. But anyway, good sir, I know you've been at some other people's shows, but like, how long you been doing this stuff?
We've been doing this with Cancel's podcast since about the beginning of the COVID lockdowns.
Ooh.
Myself and my co-host John were just kind of bored and said, you know what, let's go ahead and start doing this in more of like a video format. We've been podcasting before for like a long time, but not doing video related podcasting, just audio related stuff, and like blog talk radio for years and years and years.
Yeah.
But we switched over to video format around the COVID times. Started that off on Facebook, which it worked for a little while, but then after a while you have to deal with Facebook's rules, Facebook's community standards. I mean, they just start ripping you a new one. So we sort of started focusing a little bit more on DLive. Then DLive kind of went assho for a while.
Wow.
And and at that point we're doing Odyssey, and we were doing uploads to Rumble because Rumble had not implemented live yet. So we've been here on Rumble for a moderately decent amount of time, because we were uploading before they ever added live. Once they added live, it was all systems go on that as well. So we've been around the block for a while. We've been doing this since 2020, and we've been enjoying it. It's an interesting time.
Yeah, and I can't remember when I made an account on Rumble, but it was back when the whole front page was just old, atrocious. It was white, only the white page. It wasn't really a dark theme or whatever.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's I can't remember what time that was, but I didn't start making content on it though until like towards the end of 2023. But yeah, I've been here for a while too. But again, it's I'm like, is it cherry or some flavor or what?
Yeah, that is sore throat spray, because I've been getting over a cough for the past couple days.
Wow.
By the end of my stream yesterday, I'd lost my voice completely. So.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
I've been trying to. So there's this thing where usually it's like a feeling, whatever. Whenever I feel like the sick is coming on, like I'm gonna get sick, I usually just hop on like the vitamin C stuff quick.
Yeah.
Like gummies, or what is that? Emergency? I think it's called Emergency or something like that. And then I hop on that, and then of course I drink a lot of fluid, and of course I just go get active, because you really
the water is very important. The water is very important. Yeah.
Oh yeah, very important. But also being a little bit, because talking about COVID, right? So when it was happening, I had it, but I didn't know I had it, because I had no temperature or anything like high temperature. So what happened was that the only way I found out I had it was because of my sense of taste was lost.
Was gone. Yeah, that was one of the major symptoms.
Now, I can't say it all was gone, because I think I still was able to taste sour and salty, but sweet was just like gone. But once I had it, I was like, I was not gonna. Some people, like my parents, whatever, they kind of took it easy, whatnot. I'm like, no, we are getting through this. So I was at a gym during when I didn't know, and I was working through it. I was drinking water. I was doing all this stuff. I was not sitting down at all because my thought was, is either going to let either I'm going to beat it or it's going to take me.
Exactly.
And I'd rather, work it out than just sit around and watch, Netflix all day, because that really doesn't. You need if you're a bit sick, you at least need to be somewhat active, not heavy active.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's
Yeah.
if you let it sort of beat you down, you're gonna get sicker. You need to sort of sort of have enough willpower to sort of push back against it.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, you're just fucked.
Yeah, and walking is probably the easiest thing you can do, even if you're slow at it. It's the easiest thing you can do to kind of get past that. Because I was in the gym, 24/7 gym, and I was not doing heavy stuff, but I was doing like strength training, that sort of thing. But if you're at least willing to stay active during those times, like there are times where there's exceptions, right? It's not like
Exactly.
beat a lame person out of bed. It's like, get out of bed. Whoosh.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you have no choice, but then sometimes if you're able to, then if you get up off your feet, you'll feel a lot better.
Yeah, and it's worked. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like foolproof. I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice. I don't want someone. Dr. Daramouthe said should do this. I'm like, I didn't say that. I'm not a doctor.
This is not medical advice. It's like, this is not financial advice. It's the same thing.
This is just giving my experience of what I did.
Exactly.
It's like someone telling, like, they climbed Mount Everest and like, well, I lost the leg, but I still came back alive.
Jesus.
On that mountain, you shall see a leg still frozen just for me. But yeah.
Man,
But it was just a time, was like, even now when you get that sort of feeling like you're feeling gonna sick, you take the stuff that will help boost your immunity, and you drink a lot of water, and you move. Don't have to move hard. You just need to move, because it's not fun being sick.
Yeah, exactly. I can't stand anything that slows me down. Like, because I've got too much going on at once to be slowed down. Whether it's at work, whether it's streaming, whether it's taking care of my family, whether it's taking care of my girlfriend, whether it's taking care of every other thing that I got to take care of. There's so much on my plate that, like, if I slow down for anything, it's just I'm gonna pay for it double when I'm better.
Jose does not stop for no one, is what he's really saying.
Technically, I'm Jace, but Ryan calls me Jose because he likes to.
Blame him. It's all his fault.
Yeah.
It's all his fault.
Yeah, he started the Jose thing. He's like, that. No, I can't call you Jace. You're Jose. I'm like, oh my god.
Kidding. Now you're making me look like the bad guy here. But no, yeah, I just find it interesting where you do have this sort of different thought process where people, like, if you're sick, you kind of take rest, and there's a truth to that. You do take rest, but the thing of it is like, you don't stay up late, you don't eat junk food all the time, whatever. You take a rest from all that. Because I mean, for my health stuff, I've been trying to do like more fasting, more walking, more drinking water. I've actually, funny thing is though, like, I do a daily taking my weight, and I also, a while back, I bought like a blood pressure thing.
Oh yeah.
To take it at home. Because otherwise you're waiting to go to the doctors to get it taken. It's like,
or to go to the pharmacy, the CVS or wherever, where you could get the dumb, little thing over there.
Funny enough, like, Amazon was selling these for like $16, and I'm
That's
like,
not bad.
oh yeah. Once you know how to do it, it's like, I can. I've been writing down my stuff and all that, and it's a lot nicer when you can sort of, within reason, take ownership of your own health, even if you're not perfect at it.
Absolutely, and it's again, little things like water helps, and it's like, everyone thinks when you think of health that you gotta like eat salad eight freaking times a week and all that. No, sometimes it's just a matter of going outside, getting some air, walking around, movement, drinking more water. Making sure that when you sleep, you get better sleep. It's not even just sleeping. You gotta make sure you get good rest.
Yeah.
Like if you have that toss and turn type of stuff, and that kind of thing. And a lot of people, will be surprised. Just little small changes are more impactful than trying to make some major drastic shift.
Oh yeah. Always doing the small bits outweighs the big ones. And Pigu, No, really, just have 3 meals and cut off sugar. Well, I don't. I just do the intermittent fasting because instead of trying to eat the right foods, I'd rather just kind of cut down how much of the foods I eat. And I really don't need. I don't eat breakfast very much anymore, to be honest. It's really just not like it's not a necessity. Or, I mean, I'm pretty much down to like 1 meal a day. But I have junk food. Okay, there's a weakness there, but it is what it's
Yeah, I
what
mean,
it is.
look, hey, junk food, you can't help it, I've got my emergency stash of tortilla chips over there. It's the most generically Hispanic thing ever. Look, it's the magic tortilla chips. You suddenly, get the munchies midstream, and you're like, I need my fucking chips.
Someone, the avocado! The avocado!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's pretty funny. But again, the content creation stuff, I've been doing it since you said since COVID. I've been doing it since like middle of 2023, May of 2023. And I just did like uploading videos, and I was doing it to both because at that time of Rumble, you had to have 5 followers in order to live stream.
Exactly. I remember that. That was the beginning.
Yeah. But I didn't. And unfortunately, I ended up paying for like that $10 plan that could bypass that.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've been streaming to both YouTube and Rumble ever since because I've been putting all my content on both YouTube and Rumble because again, going back to earlier, not a one place platform. And I mean, just using YouTube as an example. I mean, if people haven't learned from that example.
I mean, right now, I think we're going to see an influx here on Rumble just based on these stupid laws and these verifications that YouTube is trying to crank out, where,
I did see that.
AI has determined that you're underage. Well, I'm like 25. well, no, we determined, and I was telling my co-host John, like yesterday, I'm like, I guarantee you it's going to just flag everybody because they want your ID to be on file for whatever reason. Doesn't matter.
Well, and they in an instance they kind of do early on because when you're trying to create content on YouTube, they in order to put links in your description, you either have to build up 2 months worth of all the stuff, or you have to take a face photo or whatever. So technically, in order to put links into your chat or description, you must show proof of who you are. Of course, they say they'll delete that after, but again, it's
they never delete it. It's and that's sort of the concern is that I mean, we just saw this with the T app. We've seen it happen with Sony, with PlayStation Plus in the past. They'll have a data breach, and everybody's personal information is just going to get spilled out into the ether. And then next thing you know, somebody is stealing your house out from under you because they have access to your ID.
Well, you don't need someone else to do that. I heard the government can do that already. So
that's
there
true.
You go.
Eminent domain. Exactly.
So I'm just like, it's just too funny. But it brings me to that thing of like where I know a while back people were upset by the saying, you will have nothing and be happy about it. But my proponent on that was like, I don't forget the last part, right? My proponent was on the you'll own nothing part. My inference is because, to be honest, in a way, you don't really own anything because
I mean, that's just true. Think about like people who brag about their Steam collection. You don't own a physical copy of any game, and I've said before, if I'm not gonna own anything, then I'm going to find the ways to get it for free. I'm just saying. I'm not telling anybody to commit no crimes, but I'm just saying, if you don't own it, it's not stealing.
I was more thinking very I was thinking more deeper on the matter where technically you're born, you live, you die.
This is true.
And what do you own at the end of it, other than what
you can't take it with you? I mean, there's some weirdos that probably do like put in their will, hey, bury all my shit with me. But I mean, then there's also another weirdo behind him with a shovel ready to dig them right back up. So, you can't take it with you.
Sir, your Cadillac is ready to be buried with you, sir. Sir.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? If I take it with me, I'm just gonna be like this. Look, it's gonna be like an old school funeral pyre. You just put all my shit in a pile and just burn it with me in it. This way I can make sure that nobody gets it.
There you go. In my will, I want to have an old Viking funeral. Just light it on fire.
Look, I said it when Carter was sick, and I know that a lot of people thought it was insensitive. I said, if I ever get to the point where I'm like this,
yeah,
and I'm like 100 years old, just tell the grandkids they can just, that I have it in my will, they're allowed to blow me up with a rocket launcher. I just want to go out with a bang, let them have a good time.
Yeah.
Look, you know what? Hey, if I'm ever like this, just go ahead. Grandpa said nuke 'em. Do it.
Grandpa may have said nuke 'em, but he said don't nuke the city.
Yeah, fun for the whole family.
Oh, good Lord. Now it'll really be Fallout.
There you go.
Oh, my goodness. No, that would... 1, 2... Oh my
God, yeah, that man. I'm like, that man's already dead. Like, at that point, you're just already dead.
Yeah, well, that's hard to say though, because you do have someone like Dick Van Dyke who's almost 100 and he's still as lively as ever. So you do have a multitude.
I mean, you have
of
people who are
ranges.
spry, but if you're like just like confined and you're just kind of like this,
if you're a
not really
drooler,
living.
if you're a drooler, you might need to take a really eternal vacation at that point.
If you're already like one of the Draugr from Skyrim, it's over for you. You're already gone. You're already talking to St. Peter. You're ready.
If you'll look like one of the people in California who's look like they took a little too much fentanyl, it might be time.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jenna Ortega and her surgery for a second.
Fentanyl, the videos they show of like Los Angeles.
Oh yeah.
Like people that look like they're from a Thriller video, like all that stuff.
Absolutely.
That's too funny, but no, it really is one of those things where I think, when that saying was said, I didn't agree with it either. But then I kind of thought about, well, in life and truth, you really don't own anything. And that's sort of getting to that like philosophical stuff. But I know people like I worked hard for it, I own it. Yes, but all you did was give your time, and at the end, you'll probably replace it with something better. So
exactly,
yeah, like those kneecaps. Once in a
Oh my God. Don't get me started. I need cybernetic replacements for everything.
Elon, I'm over here. Please, Elon, please.
Nah, keep Elon away from me. He'll put that brain chip in me, and next thing, you'll know Elon brain chip me when I start saying, you know what, we need to import the third world here legally. We need H-1B visas. Like, no.
Well, and the thing about that, though, hey, Abe, how's it going? How are you doing? Nice to see you for once. Oh, now he appears. No, I'm just joking. But it kind of. Oh crap! I was at some place too. Gosh dang it! No, that's right. So when you're talking about the H1B stuff, right?
Yeah.
The funniest thing is that I've been watching this content creator called Payback Scammer.
Yeah.
If you've ever heard of them, and the funniest thing is that a majority of the scams on Americans come from India. Now I'm not saying all Indians agree with them. It's just the government is corrupt, and that's that. However, they want to import more Indians from India, and a big chunk of the scamming stuff comes from India.
Comes from there, exactly.
And I once said, like, so what you're saying is you want to import more scammers to America?
Exactly, and then they're gonna keep scamming while they're here, and now they just got more access.
Yeah.
The thing with H-1B visa is just, when I say that we need a moratorium on immigration, I mean we need a moratorium on all immigration. You can't say, oh well, it's legal and it's skilled workers. Yeah, about that. My Subway employees are coming over here on the H-1Bs. So what do you mean skilled workers? A teenager could put a fucking sandwich together. Come on.
Well, nowadays,
not too much, but I mean, but that's also because of the fact they're not actually going out there working learning any skills because of the fact that all these jobs are not available. You
Mhm.
know, I think necessity is the mother of invention. So
It's true. That's a
you
school.
know,
That's a Schoolhouse of Rock video right there. If anyone knows,
Right.
it's Schoolhouse of Rock. And for one, yes, because for a while there, you were begging to come on a show all the time, and then you disappeared like a ghost, and now you arrived, like Steve, who shows up every once full moon. You hear a big old me. Don't you give me that, young man. You're a big meanie too. Don't even try. Don't you even try. I've seen what you said on Chinwag. Don't you dare. I've had an A before too. He's
Nice.
alright. He's from the UK, so
Nice.
sometimes you have to kind of give him a little backhand because they're from the UK, which is sort of an interesting faction of the UK now because they were once considered a global empire.
Mhm.
They were once the piece of Hong Kong, no China, India, all this stuff,
India.
part of the northern part of Africa and all that, and
Mhm.
now they're a crippling, sad-ridden, third world country.
Yeah, diversity is our strength, and the diversity ended up being their biggest weakness over there. You know, it's taking everything over.
Me,
Yeah.
don't you go crying to me like that. Don't you go crying to me like that. You know what you said.
And
You
now
know
you have
what you
these digital acts that are coming out of the UK that are going to affect the entirety of the internet.
Well, and I've seen a lot of people kind of hit on that remark, like the UK. But I mean, the UK have stated before, like there was a video I saw of like a cop once saying that if anyone makes a big fuss on like social media, we'll come over there and extradite him. Like you have no say in extraditing American for saying something. So I mean, you're welcome to try, but I mean, you'll be either hit with a 9mm or a shotgun. So
Well,
I would
had Harris got in, that would have been something she would have arranged to get rid of us. And
possibly.
everybody who is going to get extradited UK for memes. You
Yeah,
know?
extradited for the memes. Always for the memes, and I have made some myself, though I do not consider myself a master of memes. Those are usually master of memes is usually someone who could take a picture and say, done, and then that's it. The whole story's over with, and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is almost heaven. Actually, you know what? I'll show. Give me 1 second. I've made a few. Let's see if I can find him. Where are you at? There we go. All right. Let's see if I can't share. I've gotta bring one up. How about here we go. I made this one a while back. This is there's a website called IMG Flip,
Oh, yeah.
and you can, and that's where I did most of the stuff. But here's one of them.
Yep. So Yep. Exactly. There's a lot of people who do that.
I just like her face, and then it goes to
Yeah. There's a lot of people who say that. There's a lot of people who'll be like, "Oh, I'm not okay with, for example, woke Disney." Then they rush to see Deadpool 3 in theaters, and I'm like, you just fueled your own demise. You know.
Well, hold on here. We got some big. I could get arrested just for talking to you, Dara. You big old bloody. you think that's a threat?
Starmer is gonna black bag him.
Oh man, I ain't scared of no UK country, whatever it comes up. All right, here's the next one. Yeah, this was from a while back.
You
I
just
like this one.
you just want to watch cat videos, yeah, basically.
I just like the little tornado here, and he's like making that face, like.
There are people who for whatever reason they just like to argue or whatever, content creator drama. I've always sort of stood away from that. It's like if
Same.
somebody likes me, great. If people dislike me, whatever. You know what I mean?
But it's been hard, man, because sometimes you step on a landmine, you're like, why the fudge am I dealing with a bunch of children who can't get over the fact that I have nothing to do with the situation you're in? I'm just walking in the door, and they
Yeah.
want to make it your problem. I've had that happen a few times, and like I feel like I'm dealing with a bunch of children, and it's true.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think that in some ways, the internet, especially with everything that's going on,
Mhm.
politically has become more polarized. So it's not just right versus left, but there's little factions of people. You see it with like the Goonergate situation and everything
Yeah.
else. And this is what happens. This is what happens because no matter who's in charge, right or left, there's always going to be somebody trying to take your rights sort of away.
Mhm.
There's always going to be somebody, some faction that does it. We're seeing it now. A lot of people, if you were somebody who thought that this sort of cultural war was going to end the minute that Trump got in office, you would be
Yeah.
sorely mistaken. There's going to be other people who want to either censor you, rein you in, alter your opinions, control what you're allowed to say on the internet, all that. So that's sort of where we're at. I mean, it's always been, it's always been that way. It's always going to be that way. Before Trump, there were, a lot of arguings about people who wanted to, take away your video games. I'm old enough to remember when, the government was kicking up a fuss about like Doom and Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
You know,
And that's what ESRB is. That's
yeah,
what came
exactly.
out of that.
That's what
ESRB.
came out of that. Exactly. That was the compromise. Because initially, all of these politicians want to get involved, take your games away. You had Hillary Clinton, Tipper Gore, wanting
Yeah.
to take your games away. Not that the right was any better, because the right wanted to use a religious approach to protect our kids, protect our kids, protect our kids. Look,
Yeah.
I'm old enough to remember again when professional wrestling was on the chopping block, because there were puritanical, evangelicals who didn't like Stone Cold Steve Austin, didn't like D-Generation X or any of this.
Ugh,
So
God. And here's us, Brits, desperately fighting just to have an opinion or we'll face jail. There's just like, hey, you know what? For a real minute here, if you want to call what you guys are doing over there fighting for your country, I don't know what it's called, because I'm seeing a lot of people turn over or get turned over, and unfortunately that's sad. But I mean, in the reality of it, the UK really isn't fighting. I mean, the same could be said for the US too. The US really isn't fighting for their country either. Both countries aren't fighting for
a lot of
their
people are
country.
laying down. A lot of people are laying down.
Well, yeah. Well, and the other faction of it too is that the required cost in order to change this country is so immense that barely anyone's going to pay for it.
Yeah.
And this isn't about a debt. This isn't about the national debt or whatever. That's another thing. What is the true faction is how much are any of you willing to forego what you have to save the country you live in, if you want to?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what did your ancestors give up for America?
Yeah. There's a lot of, the problem is that we're in a situation where less and less is there going to be a political solution. Look at the UK. Here's a great example, right? So the Digital Online Safety Act, right? I believe over 400,000 people in the UK petitioned to have the government reconsider the act. And as far as I'm aware, when you petition the UK government, they're supposed to, sort of review these things and look over these things and whatever, because that's the will of the people, right?
Yeah.
And instead, the UK government was like, no. And that was it. Case closed. So wait a minute. You guys went the political, peaceful route. Sign your petition your government. The government was just like, good day, sir. Send them all away.
Actually,
well, then what do? There's no political solution to that problem.
Yeah. And it's but again, it comes down to how much one is willing to sacrifice for their freedom, because, and it goes for America as well. It's like there are a lot of people who disagree with certain things of actions, their congressmen or whatever. And I'm like, what are you doing beyond voting on a local level, which it doesn't really do much. It's a slow process. You're alive for a finite period of time, and yet you want to see change now. What are you going to do to make it happen? Are you going to give up your livelihood, all of that stuff, to go to the capital city, Capitol Hill, and say enough's enough? Or are you going to stay home, do what you normally do, watch Netflix, and say, I'll complain about it tomorrow? That's where we're at.
Well, remember, if you go to Capitol Hill, you're automatically a terrorist now. So there's that.
Well,
that
not
makes
into the
sense.
not into the
Yeah.
building. Obviously, you
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
whole outside peacefully protest sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, I mean,
but yeah.
they got people who were just outside. Remember, they were going after people who were just in the city that were nowhere near the capital. They
Oh,
started
yeah,
jailing them for being there. I mean, they went a little bit nuts with everything involved
Mm.
with that. But you know, it's funny because they play this game where, you know, so much for the First Amendment. You say that you don't agree with something, and suddenly you're a terrorist.
Mhm.
You know?
I'm only a terrorist because the ladies say so. No, that's not. That's not. Don't want to go with that one. Abe says, "I've been on the show 5 times. You know how close to 0 that is? It's 5 way. You know how close that is to Jax? 8. How's that sound?
There you go.
Oh, most were invited in entrapment. Yeah, that is true. It was an entrapment.
Yeah, it was.
But,
It was absolutely.
but at the end of the day, the only other thing I could think of is tanking the economy, and I don't think many people are willing to do that because that's a big sacrifice.
This is true. This is true.
You watch it, young man. You watch it. That big meanie's gonna turn into a big blue meanie if you keep it up. But no, because that's been my thing. Is like we can talk about politics all day long, and I just don't care. But
Yeah.
my absolute thing is if you want to do the thing of change, what are you willing to give up for it? Your ancestors, the forefathers, many of them treasoned, hanged, poor, lost their
Exactly.
families, beheaded, all this stuff. What are you willing to sacrifice? Because if they were willing to sacrifice their own lives for freedom, how much of your time are you willing to sacrifice? How much of your much of your money are you willing to sacrifice? How much of all of everything you own right at this very second are you willing to sacrifice? Most likely not going to hear a peep.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anything worth fighting for did not come easily.
No, and that's why it's one of the big things I dislike. I don't like politics in general. I don't care because the change people keep talking about. They say vote on a local level. Okay, so what's changed on a local level? Local level, not much. Okay, then what you're saying is do nothing, but do an action that looks like you're doing nothing. Look, I can do that. Oh, anyone could do that at a job. Do an action that looks like they're doing something, but it's nothing. But at the end of the day, though, if you really want to make change, you got to do it the way where it actually makes change. And it sucks because there's going to be turmoil, but what sacrifice of is not without turmoil.
This is true. This is true.
And that goes for that, and that goes for any country. That's not just the U.S. That goes for any country.
This is true.
So, but that's my stance. I don't make things political, but when it comes up in conversation, I'll be like, that's my stance. I don't care what anyone says. If you're not willing to give up everything you have to fight for a country you believe in, the idea of the country you believe in, then the idea is not worth fighting for.
This is true.
That's that part. But I know that's mostly what you and your what was your guest host again?
My co-host John,
John and Jace.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
You should just make a show called that, John and Jace.
But yeah, I mean, it's mostly, you know, we do like politics, we do pop culture, we cover like a lot of the, you know, the crazy things going on in the week, whether it's you know, news, whether it's something going on, you know, in gaming, whether it's something going on with you know, film and movies or anything else. I mean, there's always something going on, there's always something crazy. We live in one of the weirdest timelines I think that exists. We see a lot of dumb stuff. I mean, you know, yesterday we spent, I think, like about 15 minutes just rating the women who got leaked on the T app.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
I
like
did see something like that. Yeah,
that was like a trip to the zoo without actually paying for it. there were some just unfortunate looking ladies in there.
The gene pool did not favor them.
Yeah, no. These are, and oddly enough, ironically, these are the ones that are complaining about the jeans commercial with Sydney Sweeney. Like, you just tell that it's the same clientele. These people are nuts. They, you know, I can see why they needed an app to complain about men. Because I'm pretty sure that they took, they lied about who they were, took some angled pictures, went on some dates with men, and the men were like, I'm never going to call this lady ever again.
Yeah.
And they're mad about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's one of those things where the discording of men and women in relationship are like a frayed braid. Afraid. No, what is it? A frayed braid. The wording is just crazy. But the point of the matter is that men and women relationships are kind of at a fray because a lot of people make content out of that fray. I mean, you got the whatever podcast or whatever.
Exactly.
Don't you even. Oh, no, Abe. Nope.
Oh, boy.
No, Abe. Don't you even. No. I'm calling you out right now, Abe. Don't you dare for 1 second. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Abe. I know who it's you. I know it's you.
Oh, boy.
He's playing the game. I bet you anything if you call Celine Dion, she's gonna show up in chat. You gonna do that? You gonna do that?
Oh, man.
Oh man, good lord, Abe. But no, yeah, I saw a bit of the T app thing. I was just like, wow. The one time you're rooting for doxing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was, both sides, are a little bit wrong in it. But damn, y'all made, these women made an app to dox a bunch of men, and then got doxed themselves. Talk about the ultimate form of irony. And it was interesting to see that sort of play out the way that it did on a cosmic level. Maybe it was just the universe doesn't like ugly, and I don't mean that from like physical ugliness. I mean that from a place of ugliness that they created an app that was created to do ugly things, which was to take a man and shame them and drag them for whatever reason. You had a bad date. Here's the thing. You could have a bad date with somebody and somebody else could have the greatest time. That's just not the one for you. And I think that there's something to be said in wasting your time and energy dragging someone or holding a grudge or creating a platform to hold a grudge. Okay, it didn't work between you and them for whatever reason. Get over it, move on to the next one, and see, where that leads you in life. You can't harbor this resentment to the point where you're just shaming somebody, which, by the way, that was the problem with the T app as well, is it opened itself up to, slander, libel, all sorts of potential lawsuits. Because what if you say something about someone that just objectively is not true,
right?
And it's causing this kind of drama. And so again, right there in the name, it's the T app, spilling the tea. So we already know that's a euphemism for drama right then and there. I think karmically what happened here is that the drama came for them and they weren't prepared for it.
Well, and that the app was poorly designed as well.
Horribly designed.
Horribly designed. Yeah, and that's another part is you have a horribly designed app and you don't do your due diligence in checking it out. I'm not feeling sorry for you because you should have known. But yeah, it was not. That's been a terrible shite show. But at the end of the day, I know for some people, including yourself, it's provided a form of entertainment. But yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. I say it. If you're not laughing, you're crying. Some stuff is so stupid you have to laugh at it. You have like no choice. Well, there you go. You see what I mean? Celine Dion is not here, my brother. I'm the bestest variety. And congratulations on being live, my friend. Nigerian Celine Dion.
Gotta hand it to him, Abe. He's got too many accounts as it is. That's when you know.
I remember when I played Words with Friends on a Nigerian pretending to be Taylor Swift once. These Nigerians are fucking nuts, bro.
Did you tell him you're never ever getting back together?
Oh, I should have. I was like, name an album, and they couldn't.
Oh my gosh.
But I almost feel bad for the Nigerian scammers, and this is why I'm so mad at the UK for trying to ban our access to adult websites. Look, I don't go to adult websites because I'm gooning.
Yeah.
I go to adult websites because when a Nigerian scammer or an Indian scammer texts me, my response is to
Mhm.
look up Shrek porn and send them a picture of Shrek jerking off. It's
Oh.
not for me that I want to see it. I don't want to
Yeah.
see it. But I
Yeah.
want them to see it. I want them to suffer so they understand what happens if you message me trying to scam me out of information.
Yeah. Well, again, going back to payback scammers, I mean, to see some of this stuff, like those people who try to scam Americans out of their livelihood, out of their retirement, and all this stuff, you can't believe how much they don't give a rat's behind. They
Mhm.
don't care. All they want is money. And again, going back to the H-1B stuff, it's like you want to import more of these people. Not all of them are bad people, but a big chunk of them are, and you don't know who you're getting if you bring them
Mhm.
over.
And the first thing they do, I mean, they love it. They love to scam older people who are not in the know. These
Mhm.
are their primary targets. They think that you're just an unintelligent, boomer-pilled person who's easy to rip off.
Yeah, I've been told I could be that way too, but I tell them to shove off, and I'll beat you up if you do.
Yeah, you know what? I've done that. I had one that tried to scam my mom by saying they were Social Security, and they
Ooh.
needed to get her number because they needed to send her a check. And I said, first of all, mom, the government is never going to send. The government is never going to call you to send you money.
Yeah.
They don't want to do that. If the government owes you money, they will keep their mouths shut and let you
Mhm.
figure out if they owe you money.
Yeah.
And you got to yell at them. They're never going to
Mhm.
call you and be like, "Sorry, we fucked up. Here's your money."
Yeah.
So there's this girl on the other end
Mhm.
who's Social Security.
Yeah.
I take the phone from my mom and I'm like, "Who's this?" And like, it's Social Security. I'm like, "Really? Why don't you know my mom's Social Security number then?" Because if you're calling her, you already have her number on file,
Yeah.
right? And I said, this is a terrible fucking scam, and this was a woman who was scamming, but was in the United States. This wasn't an Indian. This wasn't a Nigerian.
Oh,
A
okay.
woman from the Bronx.
Oh.
And I told her, listen, bitch, I will find you and break your fucking neck if you ever call here again, because I'm from the Bronx.
Oh.
And she hung up right away. But what's she gonna do? Is she gonna call the cops and say, "Hey, well, I was trying to scam this old lady out of her Social Security money, and this guy threatened to kill me"?
Mm-mm.
So sometimes you can get away with threatening people if they're already in the process of committing a crime.
Well, you should do it to the Indian people because they can't do anything. What are they
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, I
do?
do that all the time too. I've threatened to murder them.
Well, that's funny. And looks like Celine Dion has come back. She says the Shrek jerk is the best solution for education, brother. It fills the mind with all kinds of information.
Oh man, it is the funniest thing. It is the funniest thing. I've had them completely break character upon seeing it. Like, why are you sending me this? A curse on your mother and your daddy and all this. And I'm like, oh my God.
I would always like it would always be get to take it out on them. Must feel good. Well, and that's why I'm appreciative of what Pierogi and his crew do because they do it they do the technology way where they actually get a call center shut down. Not always, but they do try to get a call center shut down. Even if it's for a day, they got a call center. There's another one called Kit Boga who's made like this AI
Yeah, I've
from
seen Kit Boga. He's
yeah.
hilarious.
He made this AI farm where they're taking in all the phone calls and stuff. And I'm like, to him, he's like, that's one less person who's getting scammed by these idiots. And again, not everyone in India agrees with it. It's the government that's corrupt.
Yeah, I've seen Kit Boga do some crazy trolls, like where
Oh
he'll
yeah.
get them to screen share, and his screen share will be like a computer on like Windows 3.1. They don't
Yeah.
know what the hell to do, like those type of things, or something like that. And his
Yeah.
old person impersonations are great. He can pull off an old lady voice pretty much perfectly. What's
Oh
your
yeah.
favorite cheese? I like the Gouda. Like, I'm like, and you hear them being patient, trying to put up with the old person rambling because they
Yeah.
think they're gonna get the money from them, and they never do. So it's great.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I like I know that I know that at least once or twice he's used the voice changer module because I know he can't do it fully, but I know ProGrail as well uses a voice changer module as well. And but he does natural voice too, so there's
Yeah.
that switch in between. But it's such it's such a awesome thing that at least there are people out there trying to fight against this thing that does not that the government takes too long on. And
no,
again,
absolutely.
people are taking charge of protecting themselves in different ways.
Ultimately, you have to. Ultimately, your destiny is in your own hands. It's not in the hands of the government. It's not in the hands of other people. You have to take control of your own life in some
Yeah.
capacity.
Yeah, because especially with the whole it's been a while, but especially with the whole after Hurricane Helene stuff, right? Like, I mean, it's good that they got some of that Army and engineers and stuff and all that, and that started quickening stuff up. But at the end, it was the Amish, it was certain people, it was all this stuff because there's no one there immediate. It all takes a while, but there's stuff like that where, yeah, it's just. And here's another thing too. If you're gonna live in a place where hurricanes or tornadoes are gonna be, build to be in the place. Don't build another home that will just be knocked over.
Exactly.
So, here we go. 3.1 is better than 3 point nothing, brother. We offered some tech support. If they sound like they're Indian brothers, no worries. They are. God dang it. Good Lord. My gosh.
Oh no! Oh no! That's hilarious.
Nigerian Celine Dion. But yeah, I do think that for what it's worth, like, you're right. You gotta. There's a point where you gotta take charge, and if people don't, when the time comes to rely on people, it's gonna be difficult because it's gonna be like, I don't know if you remember, but back in the day, like in the 90s, when there was the Black Friday stuff.
Yes.
And you went to the store instead of waiting for Amazon to send you your stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
People got hurt.
I actually worked a Black Friday at Toys R Us and watched two grandmas beat the crap out of each other for the last Game Boy Advance.
What?
I was in my 20s. Game Boy Advance is relatively new.
Yeah,
There was one left. And this lady just reared back. They both grabbed it. This lady just reared back and just popped this other old lady right in the freaking mouth. Like, she's like, that's I mean, she floored her ass for that fucking Game Boy. I mean, the funny thing is they both had to get kicked out of the store and arrested and whatnot. So neither of them got the Game Boy in the end.
Right.
Which is what happens when you get too out of control. But people get vicious. People get rowdy on Black Friday, Christmas Eve. Back then in retail, when that was the only method for you to get something, I mean, you get knocked over, you get swarmed, you get beat up, you get mugged in the parking lot.
Oh my god!
These were all possibilities.
Yeah, there was a dumb, but I mean, it kind of is like a anthropology thing where you just like, and we see the two females fighting over a Game Boy. It seems they're not going to get it at all.
Yeah, exactly. That was the funniest thing. I had seen that. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Okay, here's a good one. So my local paper, right? I'm not gonna. I live in Indiana, but I'm not gonna tell you exactly.
Yeah.
So okay.
We are still fighting over original Game Boys, my friend. Oh god. There is actually a movie, and this is gonna make me show my age.
Yeah.
It's a movie called The Gods Must Be Crazy. If you've never seen it, excellent movie. And this African tribe who has no technology, anything, a plane flies overhead and drops a Coke bottle. And they end up fighting over control of the Coke bottle because they've never seen this Coke bottle in their lives. They're not sure what it even does.
Yeah.
I mean, and they actually start referring to it as the evil thing.
Wow.
Because like what happened is one person like took the Coke bottle and waxed one of the other like Nigerian tribesmen over the head with it and like bloodies them up, and they're like, so this thing brings misfortune and evil. This Coke bottle. It's the weirdest thing, but it is funny that it goes to show you that probably if you were to drop certain items into these primitive tribes, they would probably think some crazy shit with them.
Yeah, and that's the funny part is you have just not understanding, and people end up again just using Black Friday alone back in the day. That is a perfect example of people who only care about getting the thing they need. And if you don't think that wouldn't happen when things start to crash,
Mhm.
Everything in the store must go.
There you go. There you go.
So, but there is that. But anyway, it is getting close to the top of the hour, and of course, I didn't do anything earlier because of the pay portion. But I think we're gonna start heading off because it is getting to that time, and also, I don't want to keep a sick man up. All right, I don't want to be blamed for this stuff. But no, I
I'm
do.
usually up late. I appreciate you though, man.
No, yeah, you're welcome, man. Thank you for coming on, even though you're sick. I appreciate it too.
Yeah, anytime, man. It was a good time.
But
Fun.
what we're gonna do? So what happens is that I set aside some time. So at the top of the hour, I set aside some time for me and my guests to promote our stuff. I did put your. I couldn't. When I pressed your .com link in your bio on Twitter, it just led me to your Rumble. So I just kind of
Yes.
took some bits and pieces from what I found, and
Oh, yeah.
those are all the links down below. But if you want to promote your stuff, the floor is yours.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it does. The canceledpodcast.com just goes straight to our Rumble page. So that's deliberate. So yeah, we're with Cancelous Podcast. I'm Jace, my co-host is John. Cancelous Podcast, we're on Rumble and we're on about 7 other platforms. And we do the show Thursday nights, 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We cover politics, pop culture, news. John has a Tuesday at 5 p.m. show called Happy Hour. That's all the news that can't wait till Thursday. And then throughout the week, I just do game streaming whenever I'm sort of able to. Mostly JRPGs. I'm more of an RPG gamer. And play a lot of old school JRPGs, try to whittle down this backlog of, like I said, 137 different games that I still have to finish. Probably not going to finish them in my lifetime, but they're there.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what we do. We just, pretty much chill and, hang out, and it's a good time.
Yeah, I'm guessing when you're talking about the COVID stuff, that's where the name "Cancel This Podcast" came from. Was like, try to cancel it, just try.
Yes, that's
Wow.
exactly it. That's exactly where it came from.
Wow. I'm smart, but I may not always be smart, but I try.
Yeah, what we do is just uncensored, unfiltered, unapologetic. That's always sort of been the way that we do things, and I don't have much in the way of filter, obviously, and I just have a good time, just sort of saying whatever comes to mind.
Yeah. Sometimes the flow of words is usually best, unless you're sick. Then you're like, what, guys? I'm here.
Oh god. Oh
Look,
my god.
Look, I'll tell you once, there was someone I had on as a guest who wanted to do a stream at midnight, but it was like Friday, so I was like, okay. I started falling asleep during, so I had to end it quickly, and it was not a fun time, but I got through it. But anyway, again, his links are in the chat and
Appreciate
in the
that. Thank you.
description down below. All the links I could find, so like his Instagram one too is there as well, so
Thank
you guys
you.
can go
Thank
check him out. Really, I use Linktree for myself or whatever, but yeah, it's when you have a people, because I used to have like a line of just links like that, and I was like, I just need one to go to the place where it's at.
Yeah, well, we have an all my links. Linktree banned us because a lot of people don't know this. Linktree is owned by Google.
What?
And so, yeah, they can, if they decide they don't like your content for whatever reason, Linktree can decide to pull you. And I found this out the hard way because I had no idea. And I'm like, I thought that Linktree was fine because y'all are fine sharing like OnlyFans thoughts and all this other stuff. But y'all draw the line at like a site that posts spicy memes. That's the line?
Yeah.
Since when?
Hey, listen, there are some of those ladies on there that are a little too friendly with pets, all right? So Google must love that. Yeah, Google must love those, yeah.
Yeah, they're a little crazy.
But yes, whether on Rumble or the YouTube side, they're all down there because I don't just stream to one platform. But if you want to check them out and see if they're worth following, why not? Right? They named the show not to be canceled, and it's working out so far. Look at that. But anyway, for my end of things, whether you're on the Rumble side or the YouTube side, doesn't matter which side you're on. I'm on both. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated, because at the end of the day, I enjoy doing this thing, whether it's getting to talk to someone like Jace or Goonie, who I've had on, or Abe or Tomby, or so many others. I've had people who are creators and not creators at all. I talked to so many people, over 200 various guests. Yeah. and I enjoy talking to them all. But anyway, any help with the engagement factor on either end is much appreciated. And it helps with that too. So there you go. And also for my link stuff, okay, go all the way down. For my link stuff here, there's my link down below. You can go down there. You can find my Twitter X. You can find my email. You can find I have a link to Discord, but it's mostly just for DMing. At the end of the day, I don't have a server. I'm not interested in making the server. I've heard horror stories, and to be honest, I only have so much mental bandwidth, so I'm not gonna try to do this sort of weird thing. But it's there if you need to communicate with. So, okay. Oh, thank you for that.
It
There
makes
you
you feel
go.
better. We get a lot of the Nigerian scammers popping in over on our Discord once in a while and scaring them away.
Good. Scare them the heck out. We're not leaving yet. Why are you throwing your hands up like that? We're not even out yet. I'm not even done.
He's a little overzealous, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a little over the top. You'll get your chance one day, Abe. Just keep wishing on a star.
When you wish upon a star. My voice is gone. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Slidey Pie, how are you? Actually, Slidey Pie, of course, is going to be coming on this month, so I'm looking forward to it, Slidey Pie. I think that's next week you're coming on, but I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. But yes, I'll try to. If you can DM me that as well, so I can just put that. I'll try to recorrect the later stuff. So if you can send me in the DMs on Twitter X, I'll take care of the fixing it up later. But the last thing I'm gonna do now, I know a lot of people, especially today, have been on the ad stuff, so I'm not gonna get into that because that's for another time. But a while back, so I'm in the creator program at least for this month, and then I'm not gonna be in it anymore. I'm no longer interested in partaking in it. But plus, I mean, I've been doing the premium only things were kind of a push. I'm like, okay, I'll try to, but then they put the doing the ad reads. I'm like, no more. I've made my decision, and that was the last straw. I just don't care. But anyway, Slidey Pie. I've got to reach out. It's locked. Yeah, it's locked. So if you are if you don't have a gifted sub, or if you are a subscribed Slidey Pie, you're not going to see it in chat. So you can see here, but you're not going to see it in chat because you have to be put one of those things. Yes, and I'm looking forward to it too. Looking forward to it then. Where was that? Yes. So I until the end of this month I'm in the creator program, but I'm also in a partner program with Proton. So if you've ever heard of Proton VPN, Proton Mail, all that stuff, a while back they promoted this partner program. I went into it. I didn't think I'd get into it. I didn't even go for the money. Just did it to try. And
nice.
And 24 hours later they said you're in. I'm like, are you sure about that? So
You're like, what?
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how this works. But anyway, so I think it was last month in a while, I've been promoting the Proton Mail part. Again, I use all the different Proton parts here and there. But regardless, this time it's going to be Proton Pass. And here's the link in chat. Now, again, Proton Pass, it allows a few different things, but you can go press that link and see what else they do. One of the things Proton Pass allows, they allow you to use alias email. So if you're signing up for that website you aren't sure of or all that stuff, guess what? You can use an alias email and it will direct mail back to your actual email. And it'll take care of that. Or it will, password. You'll be able to create your passwords, tell you if it's strong or not, all this stuff. At the end of the day, you press that link, you can look and see what's there. I promote it because I see it as a benefit. I can make money off it, but it doesn't matter. Regardless, it's there as a benefit. So if you want to check it out, it's there. If not, that's okay too. It's okay. But at the end of the day, yes, this will be most likely my last month because I'm not interested in whatever requirements they're doing now. I'm done. I've said my piece. I'm going to enjoy going back to what I was doing without having to do the creative program. So there's that. But anyway, again, guys, Next week's schedule will be put out on Sunday, as always, and I hope to see you there. But as always, I stop telling people my password. I'm not telling your people your password. Goodness sake. Hey, Neuro, how are you doing? But hey, Neuro, I did want to let you know the email's been set. So just to let you know the email's been sent, so we'll see. But yes, and thank you for that. But anyway, guys, as always, I end the show. Like you saw the music video before, there's another music video. And I end the show with One Day With You by Pogo. Again, but you're like, I'm not either the king of Rumble. There is no, look, you're on Tomby's Chinwag show. I think he has a little more on me than I do. All right. But regardless, I just enjoy what I do. I don't care about everything else is bonus beyond the conversation. But anyway, One Day With You by Pogo. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone, and have a great night, and have a great rest of your weekend. And also, don't forget to mute your mic as well, there, Jace. See you next time, guys. Bye.
Here we go.